Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do two more videos before I'm done for tonight. Because it feels early, but it looks like it's late because it hasn't turned spring, and I can't wait for summer because then I'll have at least like 12 hours of guaranteed daylight. So that'll be awesome. Um, okay. But today, okay, so I've been watching a lot of retro build episodes. I told you guys that. So you might see numbers pop up every now and again because I just watch them as they show up for me, and then I may or may not talk about them, or I talk about them in groups. Because I'm trying to help people get into the soap opera and learn the map of people and the relationships and all this stuff so that you can go in now and know who everyone is and how they're connected. Okay. So this one struck me a little bit because I had seen it before, but I didn't know because as I talked about before, sometimes I know episodes by episode number, and then sometimes I just know them by season because I happen to kind of watch season one first, obviously. But then my intention was to watch season two, three, four, in succession. But it didn't work out that way because I saw it on Prime, Amazon Prime for free, and it showed season one and then season 25 and nothing in between. So I was like, well, bummer, but okay, I'll do it that way. Okay, so this episode that I'm going to talk about today and highlight was in season 25. So when I saw, like, I don't know, maybe 4 minutes of it, less than that, I was like, oh, I've seen this one before. Because I remembered it in season 25. Only I wasn't keeping track of, like, numbers. And also, sometimes on different platforms, which, okay, just, I know it's like a little whatever, but like for me, it would be helpful if you would put the same episode numbers on everything. So then I could say, okay, I've seen this one, I haven't seen this one. Because what happens is I watch an episode going, okay, I haven't seen this. And then a couple minutes in, I'm like, oh, I have seen this. I just didn't see that part of it or whatever. But from this scene on, I know I saw it. So I'm like, well, bummer. I'm seeing something twice. And like, it's great. It's a great episode. But I've already seen it. So, okay, in this episode, it's season 25. And it's where, the family, all the Forster kids who are adults, yeah, Thorn, Ridge, and Felicia, and Kristen, although Kristen isn't really shown that much because I think it was John's, or no, no, not John, Eric. I said John because his real name is John McCook. Sorry. Eric, daughter, but not from Stephanie or something. I don't know. Because the whole build up for season one was that Kristen didn't like um, Stephanie because there was a dialogue about, did you talk to Stephanie? Did you talk to Kristen? Did you invite her to whatever? Well, I tried, but we have a difficult relationship. And then you move on to the next thing. Okay, so all these people are getting together to give them an anniversary party or something, and I guess it's before the party. What's the beginning scene? So, okay, it's between John McCook and Susan Flannery, who Susan Flannery played Stephanie until they unalived her due to cancer. But I think it was because of Susan Flannery wanted to retire the character, and I think out of respect also they didn't want to have somebody else playing Stephanie because, to be honest, I don't think anybody else could hold a candle to how Susan Flannery did it. Just honestly. So, Okay, so you got all that as backstory, right? Okay, so then Eric is trying to do the good thing and nice thing and he designed a piece of intimate lingerie for his wife. Well, for I guess like whatever consumers, but he got one for his wife. Well, he put it in a little box, and he said, I got a gift for you." And it's a little gift, and she says, "Oh, I can see that." And then he says, "Well, don't you want to open it up?" And she's like, "No, not really." And he's like, "No, no, come on, just open it, just open it." So she opens it, and of course, it's a piece of lingerie. And her facial expression is like, "Why'd you give it to me? I'm not really interested." And he's like, "But come on, I just want to give you something nice because I wanted you to feel nice. I know that cancer has ravaged your body, but I wanted to do something nice for you." And she's like, I don't feel like wearing it." And I was like, man, the man tried to do something nice for you, and you're like, "I'm not really into it." Really? Honestly, that's how you go with it. Okay. So that was kind of strange. Well, I mean, I kind of understand, but I don't. You know what I mean? Because I understand Stephanie's point of view somewhat, but then also understand Eric's trying to be supportive and all the things that the good husband's supposed to be, and she's shutting him down. And I'm saying, why? He's a nice guy. Okay. So then the rest of the story is, or the rest of the thing is, the anniversary party for them, and how it just doesn't go right because nobody is really in the mood. And all the kids kind of figure out that something is off with their parents, but they don't know what. And of course, I don't think most of them pry about like what's going on, but they just know something is off. You know what I mean? So that's the whole vibe of the episode. That's it. All right. Bye, everybody.